Hi there, I'm Erica, and I'm so excited to tell you a magical story tonight. It's about Luna, a little girl with the most curious eyes who finds a tiny star named Twinkle visiting her window. Together, they go on an incredible adventure to the Star Kingdom, where she learns about courage, friendship, and the magic all around us. So get cozy, close your eyes if you like, and let's soar into the stars together.
Chapter 15, The Floating Islands. Luna and Twinkle soared into the sky, leaving the lake behind, and discovered a series of floating islands suspended in mid-air. Each island glimmered with a different hue, some sparkling with gold, others glowing with soft blues and purples. The islands were connected by beams of starlight that swirled and twisted, forming natural bridges that looked both magical and fragile. Luna's eyes widened with wonder. She had never seen anything like this before. The air was crisp, and the wind carried a faint hum of magic that made her heart race with excitement. "The star crystal is on the highest island," Twinkle said, her voice sparkling with excitement. "We have to move carefully. One wrong step could send us falling into the void below." Luna nodded, gripping her backpack tightly. She studied the twisting paths of starlight, choosing her steps wisely, feeling the faint energy of the floating islands beneath her feet. Twinkle guided her, twirling beside her, and the two of them moved forward with careful determination. Some islands were small, barely big enough to stand on, and others were wide and covered with shimmering flora that pulsed like stars. Luna jumped from one island to the next, her body tense with focus. The swirls of starlight shifted beneath her feet, challenging her balance and testing her courage. Every leap required trust in her instincts and confidence in Twinkle's guidance. Occasionally, Luna paused to admire the breathtaking views. The glowing rivers of starlight, the tiny moons hovering nearby, and the distant horizon sparkling with cosmic energy. Each moment made her more determined to reach the highest island and claim the star crystal. At last, they reached the tallest island. There, on a pedestal of golden rock that glimmered like liquid sunlight, hovered the next star crystal. Luna's eyes sparkled as she stretched her hand toward it. The crystal pulsed with warmth and magic, as if acknowledging her bravery. She carefully lifted it into her hands, feeling its energy merge with her own. A wave of joy and triumph washed over her, and Twinkle twirled in celebration, scattering trails of sparkling light across the sky. Luna smiled, knowing that each challenge completed brought them one step closer to restoring the Star Kingdom. Floating above the endless sky, Luna felt the weight of her adventure and the responsibility it carried. The islands were magical and treacherous, but she had faced them with courage and determination. Twinkle hovered beside her, sparkling brightly, reminding her that together they could overcome any obstacle. With the star crystal secure, Luna looked toward the next adventure, knowing that every step she took strengthened her heart, sharpened her mind, and deepened her connection to the magic of the Star Kingdom. The journey continued, and Luna was ready for whatever challenges awaited in the skies beyond.
Chapter 16, The Guardian's Test. As Luna and Twinkle approached the next section of the hidden galaxy, a massive figure emerged before them. The Guardian was unlike anything Luna had ever seen, made entirely of swirling starlight and shadow, with eyes glowing like twin suns. Its presence was commanding, and the air around it shimmered with ancient magic. Luna's chest tightened with a mix of awe and fear. She had heard stories about guardians who protected the most powerful star crystals, but standing here face to face with one, she realized how serious their next challenge would be. "You must prove your courage and your heart," the Guardian intoned, its voice deep and echoing like a distant galaxy. Luna swallowed hard, but she nodded resolutely. She knew that this test was not just about strength or cleverness. It was about understanding the true magic of the Star Kingdom and the responsibility of protecting it. Twinkle hovered beside her, sparkling with encouragement, reminding Luna that she was not alone. Luna took a deep breath and stepped forward, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. The Guardian's first challenge appeared as a series of riddles, each more complex than the last. Luna listened carefully, thinking through each question and answering with clarity and honesty. Twinkle offered subtle guidance when Luna hesitated, helping her see patterns and connections she might have missed. Next came a series of physical tests, floating platforms that shifted unpredictably, beams of starlight that required perfect timing to cross, and walls that rearranged themselves in a constant puzzle. Luna moved cautiously but confidently, relying on her intuition, agility, and the encouragement of Twinkle beside her. As the test continued, Luna realized that the Guardian was not only assessing her skills, but also her heart. Every decision mattered: how she treated obstacles, how she cared for Twinkle, and how she approached each challenge with patience and courage. She learned to trust herself and the magic within her, understanding that true power came from bravery, kindness, and wisdom. Twinkle's sparkling presence reminded her of the bond they shared, and together they navigated the final trials with grace and determination. When the last challenge was complete, the Guardian's eyes softened, and it smiled. "You have proven yourself, brave one." With a wave of its hand made of starlight, the star crystal appeared, floating gently above a crystalline pedestal. Luna reached out and lifted it into her hands, feeling its warm, pulsing energy fill her with a sense of accomplishment and joy. She had passed the Guardian's test, proving her courage, intelligence, and heart. And so Luna's adventure came to a close, the Star Kingdom sparkling with light once more. She smiled at Twinkle, knowing that courage, friendship, and magic would always guide their way. The stars twinkled above, whispering promises of new adventures yet to come.